Do native speakers sound like they're speaking a completely different language? Here's a secret. They're not actually speaking fast. You're just listening the wrong way. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix that. So stick with me, because this could completely change how you understand English. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're talking about one of the biggest struggles for English learners: understanding fast speech. You study grammar, you know hundreds of words, but when you watch a movie or talk to a native speaker, everything just sounds like mumbling. Sound familiar? Here's the truth. Native speakers don't actually speak faster than you think. What happens is they connect words together, and they drop or shorten certain sounds. This is called connected speech. Once you understand this, everything gets easier. Let's look at 5 real examples. Number 1, linking words together. When native speakers say, "What are you doing?" it often sounds like, "What are you doing?" The words blend into one sound. If you're listening for 4 separate words, you'll miss it completely. Number 2, dropped sounds. Take the phrase, "I don't know." Natively, this often sounds like, "I don't know." The T and no blend together, and it becomes one quick sound. Number 3, reduced words. Small words like to, for, and of often get squished. For example, "I want to go" becomes "I want to go." Or, "a lot of people" becomes "a lot of people." Number 4, stress and rhythm. English is a stress-timed language. That means only the important words are clear, and the small connecting words get quiet and fast. Listen to this. "She's gonna call him later." Notice how gonna and him almost disappear, but call and later are clear. And number 5, intonation patterns. Native speakers use rising and falling tones to show meaning. And if you're only focused on individual words, you'll miss the emotional context completely. Okay, so now you understand why it's hard. But how do you actually improve? Let's talk practical tips you can start using today. Tip 1. Stop listening for individual words. Start listening for phrases and chunks. Instead of hearing "What are you doing?" train your brain to hear "What are you doing?" as one unit. This is a mindset shift, and it takes practice, but it's the single most important change you can make. Tip 2. Use the 3-step listening method. First, watch or listen to a short clip without subtitles. Just get the general idea. Second, watch it again with English subtitles and notice the words you missed. Third, watch it one more time without subtitles. Your brain will connect the sounds to the words much faster now. This method is incredibly powerful, especially with TV shows or YouTube videos. Tip 3. Shadow native speakers. This means listening to a sentence, pausing, and repeating exactly what you heard, copying the rhythm and speed. For example, listen to someone say, "I gotta go now," then pause and say it exactly the same way, at the same speed. This trains your ear and your mouth together. Tip 4. Focus on function words. Practice specifically listening for reduced words like wanna, gonna, gotta, kinda, and sorta. Once your brain recognizes these patterns, they stop being confusing and start being predictable. Tip 5. Listen daily, even for just 10 minutes. Consistency beats long study sessions. 10 minutes of focused listening every single day will improve your comprehension faster than one long session once a week. Now, let's do a quick practice exercise together. I'm going to say a sentence the way a native speaker naturally would, and I want you to try to understand it before I break it down. Ready? Jitiet? Any guesses? This actually means, "Did you eat yet?" Crazy, right? Once you know the pattern, you'll start hearing it everywhere. Here's one more. Give me a sec. This means give me a second. Simple once you know it. Confusing if you don't. The more you expose yourself to these patterns, the faster your brain will adapt. This is exactly how native speakers understand each other so easily, because they grew up hearing these patterns thousands of times. So here's your homework. Pick a short video or podcast clip today, no more than 2 minutes long. Use the 3-step method we just talked about. Watch without subtitles, then with subtitles, then without again. Do this daily, and I promise within a few weeks, you'll notice a real difference. Remember, understanding fast English isn't about being naturally good at listening. It's a skill, and skills improve with practice. You're not behind, you're just building a new muscle. If you found this helpful, subscribe for daily English lessons.